want you to be honest. I'm sure that was a biggest failure once you had it.
I started a garage. It lost $2 million. I think that would be my biggest failure.
Mahdi Shafiei, founder of TriFid Media, the largest content network in the GCC and one of the biggest names in digital marketing across the region.
So you think what broke you had made you?
Yeah, of course. I was put in a very tough situation. Very tough, very tough. I used to sit in my car and cry. Literally cry. Cry like, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? How am I gonna make it back?
Now you're the largest content hub in GCC.
Correct. We have a team in Saudi, Oman, Qatar. We have offices in United Arab Emirates. We're based in Australia. We are based in Lebanon.
MashaAllah.
We're based in India.
And now you're looking
Europe now, my team is in Germany. Right now, we're there. We're there. We have 200 plus people.
You have generated over 100 million in media sales. What is the most profitable part of your business today?
The most profitable part is that we do.
I think you learned about one hardest entrepreneurship lesson that has taught you.
Yeah, don't trust anyone. No. Contracts, paperwork. My father gave me a contract.
Oh.
Yeah. Do not trust anyone. Did you
ever get stabbed in the back?
Yeah. Ooh. A lot. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. From the people that were the closest to me. Best friends. If you don't get to live in the gutter, which means the lowest points of life, you will never be able to enjoy the penthouse.
If tomorrow you lost your clients, your team, your platforms, what is the very first thing you will do to rebuild? From a cold calls to 1 billion views, right?
Cold calls, maybe not, but yeah, 1 billion views is true. More than that.
Welcome, Mahdi.
Thank you.
Shafiei. If I'm going to ask you to take me back of 16 years old of Mahdi, what the taste of business that you wants to have at that time?
Yeah, I just wanted to make money. I wanted to make money and I wanted to just go and door to door and hustle. That's what I did anyways, regardless.
Why?
I don't know. I just fell in love with it.
16 years old, you only think about money?
Yeah. I wanted success.
Is it a man nature that he wants to have money?
I don't think it was the man nature. I think it was the strive for success that I wanted to have because my dad let me down multiple times.
Dad.
Yeah, my father is the root of everything. I love appreciating people that help me be where I am. And the number one person is my dad. Then it's other people that come across as well. But my dad said no to me. And I love hearing no's. Because it just pushes me to want to prove that I don't need you or I don't need this.
I think we have the same comments that when the family reject that, rejection is for me is no.
Yeah.
It's completely, I can't handle it. The no's keep me moving.
I like hearing no's. I don't count my yeses, even until today. I count my no's. I want to know why not.
Exactly.
I'm curious.
Just convince me.
Yeah, just why not? Okay, this is the reason, no problem. I'll do it myself. So then I started. And it was me and Dubizzle. Me and Dubizzle. Dubizzle, not as in I wasn't working there, but it was the early days of Dubizzle.
So what did you do with the Dubizzle?
I just bought stuff and sold them. That's it. With no money.
Why Dubizzle on Amazon?
At that time, Amazon wasn't here in this region.
All right.
It was souk.com, if you remember. And then Amazon bought Souk. But even
honestly, I don't know none of them, to be honest. I didn't go through them. I only know that Amazon.
No, Amazon at that time didn't exist in the region. Right. It was souk.com. And souk.com then later got bought over by Amazon. But I'm talking even before this time, before Souk.
In which age?
I was 16. Yes, it will be 15 years ago. It will be 2010, 2009, around then. Yeah. And then for 5-6 years, I was just selling things online. Just buying things and selling.
What stuff?
Shoes, clothes, phones. Anything I could get my hands on, literally. Sometimes, I'm not even kidding you. I used to not drive, because I wasn't driving at that time. So I used to get 2 buses, 1 metro. When it launched, I think at the time, I even was doing things before the metro launched, before the launch of the metro. And I used to get 2 buses, walk, to sell something for a profit of 10 dirhams. 10 dirhams. And that profit went for the food of my day on that day. And it took me maybe 6 hours just on the buses.
But you didn't continue your study.
I did. I was studying at the same time.
Okay. So you just want to have your money?
I just wanted to receive satisfaction from achieving something.
Achieving something, or do you want to have your own salary as well?
That too as well, but that wasn't the main motive. The main motive wasn't the money. I wanted to make the money.
I wanted
I
know
knew
how capable I am.
Yes. And every time something happened, I'm like, how can I become better? What can I do now more? I reached to a point where I was no longer selling my own stuff on Dubizzle. Other people were doing it. I was just managing and moderating it. At the age of 19, I paid my tuition off by selling things on Dubizzle.
Great.
Literally. 300,000 dirhams.
At that time, what did your father did think?
That time my father was proud, but he never showed his emotions.
So you kept trying to push it so hard?
I wasn't.
To see your father emotion?
Not really. I wasn't.
To him?
Not to him. It wasn't to him. At the time, I didn't like him. I love him now. He's my best friend.
I think it's not because your father, you don't want to show your emotion.
If my father didn't do what he did,
Exactly.
I wouldn't be where I am today. And I love him so much for that. Yeah. So this is my starting point. I've said this before. I'll say it again. I went to him and I'm like, I need money to enjoy my summer holidays. He said, they are offering jobs at the petrol station.
I really respect it.
I'm like, okay. I never went to the petrol station, but that's what happened. He sold me his car.
I think, Mahdi, he wants you to know the value of the money.
Yeah.
The value of the life.
Yeah.
You need to struggle. So look at where...
He said, my money is not your money, it's my money.
That's what I said to my kids, mostly.
He's like, listen, I brought you into this life, whether it was on purpose or it wasn't, this is not your business. My job is to put you in school until you graduate from high school. After that, okay, like whatever it is, it's not my responsibility, not my job. You're not my daughter. You're my son. I'm like,
I salute him.
Yeah, so definitely.
I'm learning from your father, by the way.
And now he's retired, chilling,
And now who gave the money to each other?
No, he doesn't take money from me still till today. He doesn't like it. He's like, I have my own. Go away. I have until I need to die. He says it. I have until the day that I'm going to go. And after that, don't worry. I have enough to back you up. I'm like, well, interesting. I don't even know. Anyways, like he's just.
What about your mom?
My mom has always been a housewife. Never worked in her life since day one. And you know what? We didn't come from a rich background. Middle class family. Lived in Merdif in a villa. Normal. All okay. He's a businessman, trading.
Okay.
Etc. etc. etc.
But did you learn from your father?
100%.
So when it comes to the trading, everything, did you be with him in a work?
Yeah, I did. I did learn from him, but I'd never liked to go work for him.
Yeah, I get it.
So I didn't learn the business side from him, but I learned a lot of other things from him.
Like management.
Management. He taught me languages of bankers. He taught me languages of different positions. He taught me that these industries each have a different way that you need to communicate with them. Not everybody is the same. You're in media, but the person that, for example, in the bank doesn't act the way you act.
Exactly.
You need to learn how to speak to them and communicate with them to make sure you are communicating things effectively to get what you need. You can't approach everybody the same way. So you have to make sure you adapt. I think the best thing that I've learned from him is that there are multiple languages across multiple cultures and positions.
Yes.
So what are the main positions? You have like the banks, or would be the corporate banking would be a top position. You would have the law, anything to do with lawyers and etc. That's a different position. Anything to do with real estate and whatnot. Again, they have a different language and different way of speaking with each other.
I think each business had their own language.
Yeah. So he taught me those languages because those have and always will be the fundamentals of anything in terms of business, right? Those are the core values of any business. So, and for him, what I'm doing is very new. This media, marketing, whatnot is not something that he knows the language of because at his time it wasn't there. So I think he allowed me to understand things that I would have had to go through so much to get to know them properly, but he taught me how to approach it and take it forward. And, like things like that, I think I've learned a lot from him.
That's great.
And how to communicate and what to communicate and make sure everything is written. Nothing is verbal. I'm sure he's taking me through these because of his experiences. It's something that you can't,
How did you get from sale executive to sell director so fast?
I started selling in the year 2015. I started selling at an advertising company. And I was the youngest amongst 40 people. Youngest. I was, I think, 18, 19. And I just went there and I was listening and watching. And what I did was I was watching how the top salespeople at the time were performing. And I watched and consumed over 20, 30 people each of them doing 100 calls and meetings. And I just became a sponge. All I wanted to do was listen. And I took the best attribute of all of them, combined it, and then applied it. And I became top sales in about maybe 6 months.
Did you ever watch the movie of Leonardo DiCaprio?
Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes.
Yeah, I've watched it multiple times.
Did you do the same thing?
Not really the same thing. I think Wolf of Wall Street is a little bit more extreme on that side. But I've been in positions where in a day I'd had to do 300 approaches. But I never liked cold calling. I didn't like it.
Why?
Because everybody was doing it. I don't like something that everybody's doing.
So what did you do to make it
I
different?
went on social media and I started approaching people on social media. I wasn't doing a cold call anymore. And that's one of the main reasons and things that made me where I am today is social media.
I think people, when you want to do or negotiate, I always said that it's from person to person in front of him. You can convince him more. You can take the deal more rather than being in a call because you don't know the emotional thing.
Calls were difficult and our industry was coming down and I had to find a different way of approaching it. My ways were trying to be relevant, but also very different in a very competitive market that I was in at the time.
Yeah.
I started TriFit when I was in 2018. So at that time, it was a different case, different scenario. I was trying every single way I could besides cold calling.
So what the thing that you've been learned from closing the deals to apply to today?
Like what from a
from the cold call.
Cold calls?
Yeah.
Nothing cold call. I personally don't do and haven't done cold calling. Maybe now it's been 7 years. Me personally. My team here and there, if they choose to do it, it's up to them.
Okay.
I don't stop them. If they're around the legalities of the laws that they need to apply it on, sure. They can do it. But for me, I don't practice it. I do cold video DMs. I do cold voice notes.
Just change the name.
Yeah, I changed the phone call concept. You know, I put people on the spot in another way, but in a way where I have leverage of negotiation. With a cold call, your success rate is maybe 2%. If you try WhatsApp, it goes up to 10. If you try voice note on WhatsApp, it goes up to 25. If you
Did they do voice notes?
Yeah.
You're approaching people with a voice note?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? What's up? Listen, this is Mahdi. I don't want to sound cringe or anything, but I would love to get your feedback on this. Listen, man, I know it's different. I know me approaching you on voice note is different, but I thought I'd be different anyways. Why would you want to work with someone that's not different? If you're interested, let me know. And if you're not, I love you. Thank you so much. What's wrong? I'm not doing anything wrong.
Oh my God. With voice note.
Yeah.
If you approach me, I said 100%, this man is crazy.
No, but okay.
Why don't you call me? Yeah, true.
But
different mindsets.
My industry needs that.
To be so nagging?
No, it wouldn't be nagging. I don't think it would be nagging. I'm not nagging. I do it once. And then, like, if the person sees my WhatsApp, majority of the times, I know if he read it or not and if he's ignoring me. So my next WhatsApp is, hey, I know you read it. It's okay if you don't want to answer anything. If ever in the future you ever need marketing services, just save my number as marketing. Don't even need to name me or anything. Get in touch. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Like, it's coming from a nice position. I'm not calling and going hey, let's meet now. I am just introducing. Now, in this, at least it's better than people not answering my call.
Yes.
Or at least it's better than someone answers, who are you?
And we do it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's much better. I think I'd rather be left unseen rather than hung up on my face, if anything, as a salesperson.
True.
So, and the success rate is higher. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. It's so much higher.
Yeah, for sure. I know you're the expert.
Minimum from every 100 of voice notes or video notes that we send out, minimum, we get 30% success rate. 30%.
30%.
30 meetings. But on a call, 2% success rate, average.
Because people that get red from it now.
Yeah. It's not that. So everyone's doing calls. And this is not what I promote personally. Again, in the company, people might
So
do
you
it.
change the game,
Me.
the rules of the game.
Me. And if anyone wants to follow, they follow and I teach them. And if anyone doesn't want to follow, they don't. We are now trying letters. We write letters and we DHL it.
Old style.
Yeah. So much better than calls.
I think, yeah.
Because, yeah.
If I got a letter, I feel really
Special, yeah.
special.
And when you're
True.
opening it, you feel good. You're like,
True.
nice.
Yeah.
So again, everything I do.
That's what they do, the high brands, by the way.
Yeah.
They send you by DHL.
Yeah.
The catalog, the letters.
And it's emotional. Everything needs to be emotional. If it's not emotional, it makes no sense.
So that's what they call it, intelligent emotional, what you're doing.
Yeah. I approach it in that way. It works very, very well. It works very well.
If we talk about the zero moment when you realized you had built something for yourself, what is the zero moment that time?
Like the zero moment, you mean like the X factor moment? Or
Yes.
like the moment that I'm like, wow, what has happened?
And you
I
started
think-
from the zero.
I was on a business trip. At the time, I think I was in Oman. I was in here, or I was in Qatar, one of them. And I was building something there. And my team closed 200,000 dirhams with a zero involvement of me. I didn't know what they closed. I didn't know how they closed it, but it was all under the SOPs of the company. And I think that moment was a very proud moment for me. I'm like, nice. And the payment came. I didn't have to worry about it. No one had to talk to me.
Okay.
You know, zero. I think that would be a very, very X factor moment.
Where about your zero moment when you start?
How did I start, you
Yes.
mean? My zero, like bottom line moment?
Exactly.
It was me on my own.
Yeah, but let's say how much do you own that time? How much of the money you have it?
I didn't have any money.
So
I went to one guy. His name is a very good friend of mine. He's my partner in my real estate company today. And at the time, he was my client. I'm sure you know him. Tawfiq Krediya. He's the owner of Transfer. So I went to him. He was my client. I'm like, Tawfiq, I have an idea. He's like, what's your idea? I'm like, listen, man, I want to do this with influencer marketing, with media, with social media. He's like, I love it. I'm in. I want to be with you. So he invested into TriFit at the time. And TriFit, I Googled the name, you know.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, what's the meaning
It's
of
something
TriFit?
that's,
And why did you choose TriFit?
So we had influencers, content and clients, right? These three: production, influencers, and clients. And it was me, Tawfiq, and Tawfiq's other partner, Yasser. We were three people. I was stuck. I'm like, what do I name it? And you know me, at the time, till now, I don't believe in names. I personally don't believe. Depends where you're going, how you're approaching it. But in my industry, I don't believe it. I believe you have to put the hard work in and then the name will become something.
True.
So I went on Google and I typed, what are the synonyms of three? It gave me TriFit. I'm like, okay, let's register. I just registered it.
Google, but
Yeah.
that time not ChatGPT.
No, Google, not ChatGPT, Google at that time. And yeah, Tawfiq invested in me at the time. And then after a certain period of time, I stepped out in a very mutual way. And then I went out into a warehouse facility, which helped me kind of spread my wings a little bit more to be not fully corporate. And it worked very well for me at the time. Then later on, 2024, I went back to Tawfiq. I'm like, Tawfiq, I love you for supporting me. A 24-year-old young individual to be where he is today. I want you to be part of my real estate company. So I'm like, this is yours. I want nothing in return. I just want to thank you because I know I'm going to make this company very successful as well. And when I do, I want you to have something from it that one day you helped a guy with nothing. So everything goes back to Tawfiq, I think, believing in me and trusting me.
Oh.
Yeah.
My regards to Tawfiq.
Yeah, that was a zero Mahdi.
I want you to be honest. I'm sure that was a biggest failure once you had it and it cost you a lot.
Yeah, a lot. I failed yesterday.
Okay.
I fail every day. Every day there's a learning curve in something. And if you don't learn, you're not human. You know, we are human. We make mistakes. We learn from
Yeah,
it.
but this is personally when it comes to financially.
Oh, financial failures. I started a garage. It lost 2 million dirhams. I think that would be my biggest failure financially.
Okay, why did you start the garage?
I don't know. I just was excited. My success took over me.
You think because you don't have the passion about it, or you just want to open it, or what's the reason
So,
that you failed?
TriFit became very successful. I got carried away. I was put in a situation where I thought because I made one thing successful, I can make everything successful. And when that happened, I went and I started multiple businesses. What I didn't understand is that I'm one human being and I don't have 72 hours in it one day. I have 24 hours, out of which I have 10 productive hours. I lost track of everything, and all the money I put in was completely gone and lost in that venture.
So you think what broke you had made you?
Yeah, of course. I was put in a very tough situation. Very tough, very tough. I used to sit in my car and cry, literally cry. Cry like, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? How am I going to make it back?
And what did you learn from that?
I learned that calm down, especially at your best. Calm down. If you're at the top, breathe. Relax. Take a step back. No need to over enjoy or over exaggerate. Because what is given to you can be taken away from you.
True.
So just calm down. Yeah. And it's God. I have like a strong belief. Just, So I'm grateful, alhamdulillah, for learning it.
True.
That's where I am.
Because people sometimes, if they fail once, it's the end of the world.
I say this thing, right? It's very interesting. 99% of people think. Everybody's a thinker. There's no one that doesn't think. 50% action what they think. 1% reaction what they think that they fail from. So that's the difference there. Because 50% actually do it, but as soon as they fail, they take a step back. They go like, I'm not going to do it again. I failed once. I'm scared. I'm traumatized. I have a fear. There's that 1% that get back up and do it again.
True.
So I think that that's the difference between.
And I think you're from the 1%.
Yeah. Every day. Every day I get up. Okay, what's next? How can I get back?
That's so brave, by the way.
It came with practice, with time, with support, with love, with a lot of things. It's not just me. I have a lot of support around. First my family, then other people, then my team.
You're blessed.
I am very blessed. I'm very blessed. And I'm sure it's not just me. I'm sure any entrepreneur out there or any businessman or anyone in the field of failures and wanting to get back up and doing, they are also that way. No one is alone,
True.
And if you're alone, you have God, you have your faith, you have your iman, you have that.
Now you're the largest content hub in GCC.
Correct.
But who was a very first client, and how did you convince him to trust you?
My first client, TriFit Media's first client, I did it at a loss.
No, I think your first client was Tawfiq.
Tawfiq, yeah, definitely was, but that was a different
But no, when
thing.
it comes to TriFit.
TriFit, I think there was a brand, I can't name the brand because they're very big, but I did the project at a loss. So they paid me 20,000 dirhams. My cost was 27,000 dirhams.
And you convinced them?
Yeah, but I did it. I just wanted to build the case studies. I wanted to have proof of concept. As a captain, you need hours, right?
Exactly.
I needed those hours. But my hours are different than your hours. My hours are proof of case.
So you paid extra to have the client.
The first client. But then after that, I started doing it for free. I didn't charge anything. I was like, you pay whatever you need to pay. The service I will do for free.
Oh, why?
So I can build the case studies. This way, I didn't even pay now losses. I was just giving my time.
You're so clever.
Yeah, it worked so well.
You just brought them to your net and then come on.
Yes, and it worked well. My first 25 to 30 clients, I barely charged anything. I did work here and there for them, for the services that I had. And then I used it as a case study. I made money. I had clients that were paying me as well, don't get me wrong. But I think that the strategy I implemented and used worked very well.
Yeah, you need to have a people who trust you.
Yeah.
Because I always said the good things, some people will know, but the bad things, everyone knows.
Correct, yeah. It's similar to any industry. When you have, for example, food, you do food sampling, right? It's the same thing. Everyone just does it differently, It's the same exact thing. In every industry, it exists. The problem is that people think that if they give it for free, they are cheap. This is the mindset.
No, I don't believe this because yes, they think yeah, you're doing for free. I think
It's not nice. Maybe there's something wrong. Maybe something is going on.
No.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Sometimes when I do it for free because I want you, I want to have you.
Yeah, but this was my intention. And then we did it, and now we have over 500 clients around the world, and we're where we are today. We're probably by far the largest in terms of numbers and following online. We have more than 10 million followers across all our pages. I have not seen another agency with those numbers till today.
No, that's why you're here.
Yeah.
That's why you're here. Was it polished pitch or a pure hustle?
Hustle.
So it's every day I'm hustling.
The hustle. Yeah, every day I'm hustling. And my hustle became the pitch. Because I did it so many times, it became a polished pitch, but it was in a hustle format. And it worked so well. Since day one, I have never been anything than who I am. Mm-hmm. In front of the camera, behind the camera, in front of a client, I am very straightforward with everything. Everything.
I am Mahdi, as I am. Take it or leave it.
This is how I am. With time, I just learned how to be more professional. Mm-hmm. I learned because of my mistakes. So that happened with time and experiences, nothing else.
When it comes to fake spectisms from the big brands in the beginning, did you face this?
Yeah, I still face it. I still face it. That's why the vision is to dedicate that time to myself. That's why I started loving myself the most. Every human being has a perspective. And the word perfect is subjective. What's perfect to you is not what's perfect to me. But does that mean you're wrong or I'm right? No. Everybody has their own perspective. Mm-hmm. And this is the same thing with the clients. So I've learned how to do, even till today, from then until now, it's never going to change. You know what I call it? It's the beauty of the beast. Like it is what it is. Inshallah khair.
Oh.
This is it. Literally.
That's the Arab most common words that we said it, inshallah.
Inshallah khair. This is what I say. Like, it is, I cannot change it.
Change it, right.
If I could, I would. So I'm not in control of other people's actions. But I'm in control of my actions. So let me implement my actions to loving myself more. And then it will just grow. It will follow.
We always heard that loving yourself, loving yourself, loving yourself. People, they said, no, it's selfish by loving yourself. No, it's if I love myself and take care of myself and doing the good things for myself, then I can provide to you guys whatever you need.
Do more.
Do more.
I will have more to give. And the people that don't love themselves don't have enough to give. They lack. And loving yourself could be anything. Mm-hmm. Could be sleeping more. Could be eating healthy. Could be
just
doing this.
You like it.
Love it. Love yourself as much as you can.
When did you realize you weren't just an agency? You're building a media empire. And I think the next name should be Media Empire.
I think from the day one, I didn't want to be boutique. I knew I wanted to be big. I didn't like boutique. I don't like it. I like scale. I like everything big, large. You know, it's a passion for it. I like the pressure. So since day one, I wanted to be where I am today. But I think after the first year, I realized, you know, from the first year, we're a profitable business. From first year. Just because I work 16 hours a day, every day. Success cannot be built overnight. I've said this 100 times. You can't be successful overnight.
But people always look at young age.
Yeah.
You're 31.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, how did he do? No, maybe he got the legacy from the family.
No.
Or father helps him.
16 hours a day every day for the past 7 years. 7 years. I don't leave TriFit.
You don't regret sometimes being 16 hours?
No. I love it. I don't feel like I work.
But you don't feel like you need to have a family?
No. That is a sacrifice I've decided to take for myself. I've made this decision. I'm like, Mahdi, not yet. You know, I want to be somewhere in life, not because of the money, because of the positioning I want to build for myself, so I can enjoy my family more.
To be more time with them.
More time, more things, more.
Providing the best.
I don't think, I'm very young.
because age is not about number.
Yeah, I feel young. I feel good. So I don't think I'm not in a rush to get married.
You think that because it's your prime time.
It is. And I want to make sure I make the most out of it, you know, because if and when I get married, I don't want to be the person that doesn't pay attention. It's not me.
But the family, they don't press you.
Who?
You know, it's a
Of
council
course,
family.
my
culture.
mom every night. Where's my? I'm like, you want me to have a child, so you feel happy. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
I have to raise this child. Also, another thing, I've never mentioned this online anywhere. This is the first time I'm saying, I feel it's selfish to have my own child, at least the first child.
Why?
I feel like there are so many children out there that don't have guardians. So I feel like I need to, I'd support at least one and then have my own children. This is a mindset I have.
I'm just shocked.
Yeah, I've never said this before. I have to check if we can put it, but I will check and I'll let you know. But I have a PR team. I've never said this. It's my mindset. Why? It's just, for me, look, it's an opinion at the end of the day. There are so many in this world that don't have a guardian, don't have the support that they need. So if I can take one,
Yeah, that's true. You can do that.
you know, I want to do that. And then I will also have my genes and my family and
But
my...
we're already doing this in our religion.
Yeah.
You can have one
Yeah.
baby or two or three.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, I know. And I want to. I would love to.
And I think that the time that you can understand, okay, now is the time that I can have my own baby.
Yeah.
It's a good mindset.
Yeah.
I don't feel it's selfish.
That's not, but again, it's it's an opinion. It's subjective, you know. It's like the word perfect. To everyone, it's different.
How did you crack the formula of organic growth?
Ooh, nice. It's all about emotions. It's all about emotions. It's all about something relatable. The more relatable the piece of content is, the more it will work organically. Because human beings like to relate. Simple. So if you put out something that's not relatable, it will not work. And relatable links with so many emotions. So it's a relatable thing because I dream of it. It's a relatable thing because I experienced it.
So tell me one idea about your work that you did it.
Like the content wise, I create content with my team a lot.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't feel that you're the owner.
Yeah, it's very different. And that's how I am with them. But also we're very professional and we get work done, but also we're fun. We're a nice
You
environment to
haven't
be in.
reached that.
What I do with the team is called the EGC. It's employee generated content. Why does it work? Because 80 to 90% of the population are employees. It's relatable. Immediately it strikes them. And immediately they can relate and immediately they will share it with their colleagues.
True.
Goes viral.
Did you study about that?
Yeah, I mean, it was...
What's your major?
My major is advertising.
Okay.
I never studied about that, but obviously it's something that's proven online. I didn't come up with it. I just followed it and I did it consistently. You know, there's a different... I'm a doer. I don't procrastinate. I don't think too much about something.
Just do it.
Yeah, I just do
What
it.
comes in your feeling, what comes in your
If
mind.
it makes sense, if I'm not harming anyone or hurting anything, I'll do it. Like, I don't sit there and go like, how, when, where, why, so, here, what time, oh my God, who's this, what this person, no. There's three things. If I'm not harming anyone, if I'm being ethical, if I'm being, you know, everything around what I'm doing is 100% not affecting anything or anyone, I'll do it.
I think the audience will learn from you a lot today.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so.
What is the biggest myth people think about it when going viral?
Biggest myth that what if people don't like it? Or what if people have negative feedback? Or what if people start hating?
I was thinking about people.
Yeah, people opinion. That doesn't matter. As long as you're not doing anything wrong. I think that's what the virality or the myth is, if I go viral, am I reaching my audience? How do you know what your audience is? You don't know. Also with organic virality, it's not about reaching a niche. There's an example. Let me give you an example so you'll understand better. One of my clients has a clinic in Jumeirah. And in his clinic, he has multiple doctors. The doctors come, the doctors bring patients with them. You know, so, and then they share the commission. This is how the model works. The business's model works this way. It's not like I own the clinic and I pay the doctors a salary.
salary.
No, it's not like that.
Wow.
Yeah. So many clinics, I believe, are like this. I believe, I'm not sure. So he's like, Mahdi, I want to do a campaign to get more doctors. So let's do content for doctors. Then I asked him, I'm like, okay, who is the doctor? He's like, okay, for example, it's a dental surgeon. I'm like, at 10 p.m. at night, what is this dental surgeon doing? Is he behind a table doing surgery on a teeth or tooth or whatever that is? He said, no. I'm like, what is he doing? It's like, maybe he's with his family on his living room, scrolling on Instagram and TikTok and going on the phone. So I'm like, why do you want to do targeted? Why can't you go broad?
Out of the box.
Yeah, go macro. Reach everybody. The person that you need will come to you. That's organic. Otherwise, you can just run ads.
True.
Right? Organic is different. Organic, you target the macro. You target the masses. You target the large audience. And the ones that feel that they need to work with you or ask you or communicate or engage will DM you, will message you.
True.
It will happen for sure.
Yes.
That's, I think, the biggest thing brands or individuals need to understand about content virality, that you're not targeting a specific niche. You have to go broad. When you go broad, everything else will work with you. And that myth needs to be taken out and taken away.
Thank you for that.
No problem.
You have generated over 100 million in media sales. What is the most profitable part of your business today?
The most profitable part is social media consultations that we do. So we consult and we advise and we give feedback on it. And then we create the content and we go viral with it.
It just a question comes up to my mind that, Mahdi, if today, let's say it's no more Instagram. There is
Great.
another
I'm so happy.
platform.
Amazing.
What are you going to do?
I was the first agency on TikTok in Dubai.
No, let's say there is no more.
Amazing. I'll be the first.
In what?
Again, I'll do it, whatever. Human beings love attention. From the time of whatever, like thousands of years ago, people loved gathering. Everybody. Everybody loved gathering. Friday prayer.
Everyone gathers in the masjid.
And then after prayer, what happens? They communicate, they gather, they talk.
Yes.
In
Friday in our...
It's a tradition.
Exactly.
Right? From a long time ago. And it's the same with other religions as well, I'm sure. That there is something. You have, with Christianity, you have Sunday Mass.
Yes.
Right? And. All of them is there. Since whatever time, people loved gathering. Then the people used to gather around the radio to listen to a football match. Does that make any sense right now? No, you are listening to a football match around the radio. Then people gathered around the TV. Then people gathered around reading newspapers and magazines in the morning.
Across social media.
Now they're gathering around social media. I am sure if social media shuts down, people are going to start gathering again. Somewhere. I don't know where. But I want to be the first. Because I wasn't the first. And then I'll have a good leverage, no? Imagine.
But are you ready for that?
100%.
Comes to your mind that
yeah, I have zero attachment. Take everything away tomorrow. I'll do it again.
Bravo.
Zero attachment. I have zero attachment.
Is it organic content enough, or does every brand eventually needs paid ads?
So the relationship between organic and paid is healthy when they're together. When they're on their own, it's not healthy, in my opinion. Why? With ads, the second you stop paying, you stop getting.
True.
So it's a very one-sided relationship. It's not healthy.
So you need to balance them.
Yeah. Organic, in the beginning, you don't get anything. But after 6 months, 7 months, 8 months consistency, you will get results moving forward. Right now, I have videos from 2 years ago still going viral till now and getting me results. So how am I differentiating? The issue here is that many people like instant results and instant gratification. So they like ads.
At the same time.
They need to have both together. Because one day this might become too expensive. Like right now, I'm getting around 50 leads organically every day from around the world. Organic. I don't pay one dirham. So how am I calculating my spend? I can't even calculate how much am I spending to make this. But I've been doing it for 2, 3, 4 years to build this audience, to be in a place that I'm in.
Okay.
From day one, I didn't think about leads, how much business, how much business. I was just investing my time and putting the effort in. So yes, both are required. Both are needed. However, if I were to choose, I would choose organic.
Do you balance content to yourself or to your clients the most?
Balance?
Yeah.
Like more? If I give me.
Why?
Me, my businesses, because I love myself. I love myself so much.
It's loving yourself.
I love my team. I love myself.
That's great.
I love my clients too. Don't get me wrong.
No.
But
it's good because you're the brand itself.
I love myself so much. And then my clients are also important. Not my clients, everything. I will provide my clients what is provided on the contract. That's why it's a business, no? You know?
Here comes a question. If tomorrow you lost your clients, your team, your platforms, what is the very first thing you will do to rebuild?
I will go and do things for free again. It works.
Come on.
I swear it works every time. But this time, I will do more content. Because I didn't. If I had content from the year 2018, I'll be in a different place.
But you're doing now the content.
Yeah, but I started in 2022. 4 years, I didn't do any content. I did 4 years, I didn't love myself. Then I started loving myself. I started loving myself after COVID. if you want to give it I always love myself, but
Why?
I realized that I need to care more about internal, care more about my team, showcase it, showcase important things rather than things that don't matter. I made that decision and it worked very, very well.
Makes sense. You're known for being everywhere. Do you feel ever burned out?
Yeah. but that's the beauty of it, no? If you're not burnt out, then that means you're not doing something right. But I love every time I'm burnt out, I take a step back and I figure myself out. I put my face in ice water and I come back live and I go, it's all here. Everything is here. Everything is here. Burnt out, you're tired, sleep, wake up, do it again. It doesn't have to be in any other way.
I think you learned about one hardest entrepreneurship lesson that has taught you.
Yeah, don't trust anyone.
Don't trust anyone.
No. Contracts, paperwork. My father gave me a contract.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never.
No, I never do verbal agreements.
Yeah, true.
Oh my God. Yeah, bro, no problem. It's okay. Do it. We will get to it later. No, of course not.
No phone?
No.
No emails?
Emails.
Okay.
WhatsApp.
All right.
Emails.
But WhatsApp, he can delete it nowadays.
But yeah, he can delete it. Depends. No, depends. Like I'm saying, at least send the contract on WhatsApp.
True.
This way, if he deletes it, you'll be like, why are you deleting it? It's weird, no? Like, don't delete it.
No. Just send it and capture it.
Yeah, okay. But then that's a bit too much protectiveness. I think as an entrepreneur, you need to make sure that everything you do be documented under contract and do not trust anyone. Anyone. My best friends.
Did you ever get stabbed in the back?
Yeah. Ooh, a lot. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. From the people that were the closest to me. Best friends.
And that's why you learned.
Yeah, I learned that no way am I going to do something without written agreement. And
Even if it's my father.
People turn on you. Money is very dangerous.
Yes.
Very dangerous. Money changes people. And I have seen it happen.
How do you filter the people trust in a business? Do you have an AI?
No, I don't have an AI. Attitude is the most important thing for me. Attitude for me is more important than skill. And that's how I kind of go about it. If someone has an attitude that they want to adapt to learn, for me is more important than someone that sits there and says no. Like stubborn people, too much being arrogant. These
but you're
things.
facing those people.
Yeah.
In a business, there's no emotional.
100%, yes. But I'd rather have the one that is 65% skill, 90% attitude. And you will find them.
Yeah, I know, but the 90% attitude, he's willing to do a lot with you.
Yes.
So are you going to stop working with him because he's arrogant? Because he's...
Yes.
But in the first interview, you said the most things is important to use the money.
Yeah.
So
At the time.
But now...
No more.
No.
I was 16. I'm 32. It's been a long
Mature
time.
enough.
No, I've learned a lot. For me, attitude is the most important thing. Making money comes and goes.
Money comes and...
Money
We
always.
always said that we are the one who doing the money.
Money comes and goes. Attitude is the most important thing. Personality, adaptability, room for learning. All this stuff is very important.
On Instagram, I see you laughing with your team, making jokes. Almost you're one of them, not just a boss. And is that how really? Is
Yeah.
it 24/7? Or there's another side?
Okay, look,
People don't see it in Mahdi.
I'm serious as well with the team. And I do get sometimes, serious to the point of what's happening, what's going on. But most of the time it's like that.
But there is a side of you.
There's a serious side of me that gets work done. Yeah, 100%. There's a serious side of me. And that side is also there, but it's more towards my sales team. The sales team get more serious side of me because I'm a sales guy. The operation side is not me. It's another, my partner's doing it. So,
But don't you feel sometimes, do you ever get afraid that you're too friendly with them?
sometimes yes and no. There's pros and cons.
Because sometimes they might cross the boundaries.
Yeah, it is what it
There
is.
should be boundaries.
There is boundaries. The boundaries are there. On sometimes you see, maybe you don't see those boundaries. The boundaries are 100% there. But also how I am building this bond between the team
True.
gets a lot of indirect values and benefits to come. So it has its pros, it has its cons, but they're getting there. I'm like, they're so much better than me, all of them. I'm just learning how to put them together. And this is my job, putting everyone together. A lot of them are so much better than me. And I work for them. If I want to scale and grow, I cannot do it on my own.
Yes.
I have to work for them.
And that's how it's the great leader.
Yeah. But sometimes if they do the same mistake multiple times, that's when I go to them. I'm like, stop, relax. And, I have penalties in the company for everything. Yeah. Of course, rules are rules.
So whenever they're laughing, they have to remember there is a penalty.
Too much laughing is not bad, but you have 10 things to do. Do the 10 things.
If he missed some things.
Then there's a problem, but we will review it. Maybe one day you do 12 things. So there's assessments, there's reviews, there's all of that, in place to make sure it gets done. We wouldn't have grown to where we are if it was always, laughing. TriFit is a very serious place, and I would love to have you there one day to come and just to feel the energy and feel the vibe of.
We already feel it while we're watching the content.
Amazing. So it is what it is, but no, definitely not. I think that sometimes it is what it is. If someone wants to cross their boundaries, they will, whether they laugh or they don't laugh. They will. So might as well laugh and be happy and be in a nice environment. Positive.
From your opinion, do you think Dubai is becoming the capital of entrepreneurship
Yes.
and the same way of Monaco and the capital of yachting?
I am not familiar with Monaco and the capital of yachting. You would be a better person to answer that question, not me. But 100% it is the capital for entrepreneurs because of everything that it's providing and offering.
If you had a bet on one global market for TriFit, next move, which place do you choose?
Country?
Yes, and why?
US, I think, would be one of the regions that I would, because it's so much opportunities there. So big, so many opportunities.
So not in the Middle East, you just prefer...
I'm already in the Middle East.
Yes, but you're in the Middle East. Do you have another branch or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We have a team in Saudi, Oman, Qatar. We have offices in United Arab Emirates. We're based in Australia. We are based in Lebanon.
MashaAllah.
We're
So
based
Europe,
in
Middle
India.
East, and now you're looking...
Europe
like-
now, my team is in Germany. Right now. Yeah, we're there.
Lovely.
We're there. We have 200 plus people now.
Your growth has been explosive, but some people say you disturbed the old guard and stepped on the toes along the way. Do you think you made more allies or more enemies?
Did someone say that, or is that just like...
They.
I am building and growing. I have a vision of not building by destroying someone else's tower. I want to build the highest tower and stand on top of it and look at the person that's on the other tower and smile. Like, I'm competitive.
So you mean you're gonna smile to the alias or to the enemies?
I will have,
Honestly.
I will have both. Not everybody can be married to everybody in this planet. If that was the case, it would be a different planet. So you will have enemies, you will have allies.
True.
You just have to make sure that everyone around you, you're respecting, you're respected. You just grow.
What I learned from a family that when you have enemies, that you're doing a good job.
Of course, look, and yes. But also at the same time, now we have become so large in terms of numbers that if I want to become larger, I have to partner up with all the agencies. I have more than 50 agency partners right now around the globe. And they all know who I am and what we are. So I'd rather just bring them and take them as
So you want to conquer the world very soon?
I would love to be global, yes. I would love to have offices in the top cities around the globe, 100%. Yes.
Inshallah,
Yeah.
one day.
My mentor is Gary Vaynerchuk.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know him?
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Gary V is my mentor. He's my number one man to go to. I've spoken to him once. I've never met him in person, but I started TriFit because of him, because of watching his YouTube videos. That's it. I watched Shark Tank, all the seasons, and I watched Gary V, and I started TriFit.
And did you watch the Shark Tank's Middle East?
Yeah. Well, recently, at that time, it wasn't there. Yeah,
Great.
100%.
That's when you have a good mentor, you're having a very successful,
Good digital mentor.
yes, good digital mentor. If tomorrow everything collapsed and you could only make one phone call to rebuild your career, who's this phone?
My mom,
Why?
because she loves me and supports me no matter what. She did anyways from day one.
Mom.
Yeah, I wouldn't call anyone else.
You need to say something to your mom
I love you. I love you so much.
and your dad too.
I love him too, but he doesn't
You
mind
already
it.
mentioned it.
Yeah, he doesn't mind it. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
my
you
mom
already
would be the
mentioned
number one. She's always been my number one fan. She's always supported me. She's always been with me. She knows it.
I think there is a lot of craziest, funniest behind the scenes. You always do it. What is it?
We actually meditate. Like,
Because I saw that and I just get laughed. Okay, they're doing meditation.
we actually put a YouTube audio playing meditation and we listen to it.
Right.
Yeah, I used to do it every day, but then a lot of people were like, like you were complaining. So I'm now doing it once a week.
Maddie, there is one thing. I'm sure you didn't ever mention it to anyone about you.
Like, about me, never mention it to anyone. I don't know. I still have a lot to figure out in my life.
No, in your personality.
Yeah,
Something you don't like it. And we don't know it.
Personality. I'm very emotional. Sometimes I'm too emotional. And I think that's something that I need to work on. And I've always had the fear of not being able to adapt. So I keep focusing and learning and studying on how I could potentially be the best person to adapt to anything and everything. But then I realized the power of my thought process, my brain, my mind, and it just comes with it. But I'm a very emotional person, extremely emotional.
But you know that you have to control it.
Yeah. And this
Especially
is
the
something.
emotion when it comes to the business.
Yeah, 100%. In business is logic and no, but the thing, you know what's the difference? In business, I'm very good.
But in life.
In personal life, I am extremely emotional. In business, I'm very good. I can literally differentiate between logic and emotions, and they don't meet. They go. That's why I'm good at what I do, and I know I'm good. But as soon as it flips to personal life, whoa, too much emotions.
Allah Kareem.
Inshallah khair.
Inshallah khair. I'll give you a card and I need you to tell me what is it on.
Okay, nothing.
An empty.
Yeah.
If you want to write one thing there, what is going to be?
Like a sentence?
Sentence, maybe question. Now you start to get too emotional.
I don't know. If I were to write a sentence on this, one sentence that I live by, and it's very important to me, and I always think of it every day, is if you don't get to live in the gutter, which means the lowest points of life, you will never be able to enjoy the penthouse. So it's very important for people to want to experience the lowest of the low, because one day when they reach the top, they can actually enjoy it. Because if you because if you don't get to enjoy the lowest, the top will never be satisfactory for you.
Simplicity.
Yeah, it's very important, I think. And then another saying by Jack Ma, who's the founder of Alibaba, he says, today is hard, tomorrow is the hardest, but day after tomorrow, everything becomes better and you succeed. Everybody gives up tomorrow evening.
Lovely.
Yeah, so it's very important as well to understand. It comes back to consistency.
True. I want you to look at the camera, and if there is one advice you would love to share it with the audience from your experience from Mahdi.
Don't worry too much about what people that don't matter think about you.
People's opinion is not the most.
The ones that don't matter. And the only person or the people that should matter are your mother and your father, in my humble opinion, from a respect perspective. So just don't have too many opinions around you. It will clutter and you will not be able to push forward and succeed. And that was the difference between what I did and how I achieved what I achieved. And sacrifice. You can't become the best if you don't. Sacrifice. Sacrifice one thing, whatever that is. Could be doing X to Y, I don't know. Sacrifice. Decide what that thing is that you need to sacrifice to achieve what you need to achieve.
Thank you, Mahdi.
No problem. You're welcome.
I really appreciate your coming.
That's fine.
And I really enjoyed it.
Good. Thank you for having. I appreciate it.